YouTube, it's your boy Alex, and today's video, you guys, we gotta talk about LeBron James. It looks like he's finally on his decline, sadly to say, but he's missed his last 19 three-pointers, averaging like 18.5 points the last couple of games, and just looks like Father Time finally caught up to him, man. It's just sad to see, but it was bound to happen to him at some point. So we're gonna watch this video by Switch Out and just see what he has to say. But if you guys like today's video, make sure to like and subscribe down below, and let's get right into it.
This is how the rest of my body's.
Alright, you guys, first video with the new mic, so hopefully the audio is better. So
I'm not gonna play that much longer, to be completely honest. I don't know how many years that it is, if it's 1 year or 2 years or whatever the case may be, but I'm not. I said the other night, I'm not playing till the wheels fall off. I'm not.
And I feel like if LeBron had a reduction in the amount of minutes he's playing, he could play and be more effective for at least 2 to 3 more years.
Now, I'm not a Bron sexual. I'm not,
because especially during his early days of playing with the Lakers, he was playing a ridiculous amount of minutes. I feel like,
on this channel. I can love.
You can just give the mantle to AD, and just
pretty much for
take
the duration of my entire
reduced role a little bit in terms of being a primary ball handler. I feel like he'd be more effective.
He's had over every franchise he's ever been on. Nevertheless, at this time, I can honestly say we're watching a legend age, and he's aging fast. 10 years ago, almost to the day, LeBron went back to Cleveland, and after making 4 consecutive finals, which would basically burn out anybody, he decided to take a mid-season break. LeBron, who at that time never missed games, he was basically gone for 2 weeks, where he said he had to physically and mentally recover, and it worked. As soon as LeBron returned, Cleveland dominated, and looking back at it now with 2020 hindsight, knowing LeBron lost his 2 best players in that playoff run,
it shows you his impact, man.
But at that time, LeBron was 30 years old, and back then,
because Cleveland was terrible when he left or went on that break.
The Cavs immediately
see right there, it's absolutely terrible.
And as soon as he returned, they got right back on track. To me, that's always been one of the points of emphasis with LeBron's legacy. If you look at the Cavs' worst years since the merger, they've all been directly correlated to LeBron James. In 2018, when LeBron first joined the Lakers, even back then, LeBron's impact was very, very evident. LeBron popped this growing in that Christmas game in 2018 versus Golden State. And at the time he did that, the Lakers, who were terrible the year before, they were tied in the West.
Because they went on best record. He fell right down the hill as soon as he got injured that Christmas Day game.
Apart. Excluding the Russell Westbrook era, LeBron has typically been able to elevate every single team he was on, even with the most subpar talent. But around 2023, around the time he broke that scoring record, it feels like everything significantly changed. Since LeBron broke that scoring record, the Lakers have played 27 games without LeBron, and they're 3 games above 500. We've never seen that in LeBron's prime. Austin Reeves literally became an all-star directly after LeBron left that year, and the Lakers made their.
Because I feel like also if Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect are able to produce the way that they're producing right now,
do you know how many times he scored
and just take the load off LeBron, he just be able to be more effective essentially.
When he won his last championship, he played 21 games.
In terms of longevity, I mean.
It's okay. LeBron's a legend, and when legends fall, they typically fall hard. And I think it might be that time. Now, we know LeBron hasn't quite been destroying the NBA with wins. Out of everybody that averages at least 25 points since he won a championship, he has one of the lowest winning percentiles.
The one spot is surprising.
Respectfully, a lot of those numbers have been empty calories, and I think we all know that. But this year specifically, and man, does it suck to see, at least for me, we're seeing a complete fall off of LeBron. And if you don't know exactly how yet, you will in the next 3 to 4 minutes. LeBron is currently on the worst 6-game stretch of his career, and I don't even know if it's close. Age has most definitely caught up. And
you guys think that he's gonna want to stay in the league 1 to 2 more years, or however many years, so that he can play with Bryce?
That still has a bit of championship life.
I think that you would play 2 more years, but I don't know if you'd want to play with his son, though. If you would want to play that much longer.
In which he won championships. He never played 80 games. He never played 82 games. Yes, I understand.
But
the lockout year,
you got LeBron, Bryce, and Bronny on the same team. That would be
for LeBron winning
so cool to watch.
So why now?
As a basketball
LeBron this year, he's been a little bit worse than I think people realize. And you can't just look at his averages because they're very misleading. Disclaimer, Bron sexuals, cover your ears because you're not going to like me, but don't kill the messenger. I like LeBron as well. This is just the facts. The Lakers this year, they've been significantly better with LeBron off the court as opposed to when he's actually playing. The Lakers so far this year, they've actually had the best offense in the sport when LeBron is off the floor and one of the worst when he's playing. Defensively,
really
we know LeBron has been pretty bad for years, but teams have one of the best offenses when LeBron is on the court, and they have one of the worst when LeBron is off the floor. LeBron on every single team he's ever been on during his prime has led his team in plus minus. Every single team. This season, LeBron has the worst plus minus on the entire team. It's unreal. If you want to know exactly how bad and exactly
that's pretty concerning because he's probably got he has to have the highest usage rate on the team. So if he has a worst plus minus on the team,
are all playing on some of the worst teams.
That's pretty bad.
19 of them.
That's pretty bad, especially if you have the ball in your
on the
hands
team
most.
above 500
That's pretty
is
concerning.
LeBron James. One of the most obvious signs a player is old to me, especially in basketball, is when they stop doing the thing that made them so great in the first place. When LeBron has always been the most dominant to me is when he's putting his head down, saying F it, and driving the basketball. Teams typically have no chance at stopping that. He collapses the entire defense, creates open looks for his guys if they can shoot, and he's a great finisher with both hands. But this year specifically, and I know Bron doesn't quite get the calls he used to, but he doesn't really drive the basketball.
You also need to watch more Lakers games. I didn't know that this was like the lowest he's had in drives to the basket this year.
By far. He's shooting the lowest twos he ever has. By far. 28% of his shots are actually at the rim. That's a career low. This is exactly why LeBron aiming for 82 games this year makes no sense. And the Lakers staff, JJ Redick,
LeBron's not playing all 82,
they need to stop that stuff ASAP. LeBron has played in 4 back-to-backs this year so far, and he's been absolutely terrible. If they let him achieve that 82-game goal for whatever reason, by April, this man damn near might be Atlanta Vince Carter. LeBron has missed his last 19 three-point attempts, and how he's missed is really showing his age. In the last 3 to 4 weeks, LeBron is leading the NBA in turnovers by far. Just last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have the highest usage rate on the team and you have the worst plus minus and you're leading in turnovers, that's just a recipe for disaster, honestly.
Iconic historical ride, and as great as everything can ever be, it all comes to an end at some point, and I think it might be now. I know,
but I honestly think that the Lakers need to seriously consider just reducing his minutes and making him an off-ball player. Have him transform into an off-ball player. I know that's not what he's capably been doing the majority of his career, but just have him shift off-ball and see what happens. But that's going to be my video for today, you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below if you guys enjoyed it.